Okay, so I wanted to see if this VitaClay pot insert is capable of being used on a stovetop. Now, I have a cast iron grill serving as my diffuser. I do have a copper diffuser, but I read somewhere online that it is not suggestible to use that because it gives off way too much heat and could potentially crack the pot itself. So here I have my VitaClay cooker, and I am cooking rice in there. And I am going to see if it works well for that purpose. If you are using clay pots, be sure to use either a silicone utensil or a wooden spoon. Any of that, plastic even will work. Do not use any metals because you will be scratching the pot. So far, what I'm noticing as far as performance is that it is sweating a bit. I think it's because I use cool water to put in the pot as my filtered water because it was in the refrigerator. However, I just wanted to try this out and see if it was suitable to use on the stovetop with the diffuser. I've tried looking on YouTube for videos to see if that has been tested out on YouTube, but I couldn't find anything, so I'm trying doing my own trial to see. I think it should work. It's intended as an insert, but I wanted to see if it'll work on stovetop once again. So I will give you guys my results, so therefore you can know if you're trying to look for an affordable clay cooker instead of other unglazed clay pots out there that are $100+. So I wanted to try this. It is made in China. It was tested, according to the website, tested by a third party. And I think they have a couple of lab tests done to make sure there is no lead, or if there is lead in there, it's a very, very small amount. As with all clays, like bentonite clay, for instance, has a little bit of a lead content, but it's very, very small and not necessarily something that they consider to impact your health. So hopefully this video will be helpful to someone out there. I'm going to put my timer on about 20 minutes because that's the usual time I cook rice. I know it probably will be altered by the clay pot and having to heat up the cold water, and so for now I'm just going to put it on 20 minutes. It should take about 10 minutes to boil, and then I'll see in 20 minutes whether it is looking like my regularly cooked rice. So we'll see. So I added 3 more minutes to my time. It is definitely not boiling yet. I think more or less 5 minutes should be added to the time because it is taking a bit for it to get to boiling, as is expected with clay. So it's going to be a little bit longer. We'll see how long it takes for it to get to boiling and go from there. So it is now 3 minutes after, just 3 additional minutes after, and my rice is starting to boil. So I'm gonna give it another 2 minutes or so it can get to almost a rolling boil, and then I will be turning my stove down and let it simmer. Okay, so an additional 5 minutes, totaling 15 minutes has elapsed. Yes, my rice is well beyond boiling now. So I'm going to mix it and turn it down to low. So it's at 1, in between 1 and 2 actually. So it's on low, and I'm going to let it simmer for an additional 10 minutes. if you are interested in purchasing this pot, I will be leaving in an Amazon affiliate link in the description box below for this pot, or you can also visit our website at continentalfoodie.com for other options. So I'm going to check on the rice. I typically don't do that, but it looks pretty good. So I'll let it go for its full amount of time. There's 2 minutes on the timer, and it should be perfect. So thanks for watching. Just wanted to do a quick reminder, always have your oven mitts on when handling this hot pot, because it does get pretty hot, and when it vents out the steam, it can burn your hand.